Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Will Durrett. Will, I want to thank you for being on. No stranger to Sunrise, definitely not a stranger to that auction room. You're one of our reps. Your family's been consigning cattle with Superior for quite some time. We were talking about that earlier this morning, I think since '86, correct?
Just before you were born.
Yeah. Hey, you said it, not me. But yeah, so you've been a part of the Superior family for a long time. So let's go into it. Let's kind of talk about your experience with Superior, why you came on as a rep. I mean, the long-standing relationship you have with Superior Livestock.
Well, Superior's worked well for our family marketing cattle since 1986. You know, we just sell our calves one time a year, and it's just the best test of what the prices are. And so Carson and I are actually excited today because we've got a first-time customer on. In the Texas Panhandle, there's a lot of rich ranching history, and we've got the Haley brothers cattle on today, and they've been ranching in Canadian Texas since 1887.
Oh, wow. On
the same piece of ground. So we're talking about going back to the days of Charles Goodnight. And I actually had a chance to buy some of the Haley brothers cattle last year for my personal operation as bred heifers, and they just raise really good stock. They do it right. The cattle are gentle and handle well. And so, you know, what we've got on today is a load of 5-weight steers that'll be coming at the end of April. And in our part of the world, you know, in the Texas Panhandle, the light calves, local raised light calves are hard to find this time of year. So we're excited to have the Haley brothers on, and they've really invested in, you know, some good red Angus bulls from Beaver, Mushrush, and Becton, and you know, calves will sell about 12:30, so we're excited about that.
Well, looking forward to that. So if you're at home, be sure to tune into the auction. Get a buyer's number if you don't have one for these calves selling at 12:30. I know you have another consignor, I think, that's joining you today as well.
Yes, the T.L. Roach Ranch will be selling right behind the Haley brothers. I think it's lot 2827, and Susan Roach and her son Travis hopefully will be here with me about 12:30. And they've been selling with Superior, I think, since 2013, so this will be the 6th year.
Oh, wow.
And they raise really, really good Charolais cross calves, and I'm excited that Susan and Travis are going to come over today.
How important do you think it is to, you know, build upon these relationships that you've made over the years with these, you know, consignors and customers?
Well, it's very important. I mean, that's a lot of what Superior is building relationships, not just between rep and customer, but, you know, with the buyers as well. In fact, you know, when I was driving down here yesterday, I talked to 6 or 7 different buyers, and, you know, had good responses, and some guys mentioned to me how they, you know, used to could buy the calves cheaper, and now they're, you know, the cattle are getting more of a reputation. And so as a rep, I was glad to hear, you know, some of the buyers mention that, you know, there's getting to be more competition for these calves. That's what we're trying to do from our end.
I know another thing that you've been participating in is the weekly auction as well, and it worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, it did. You know, I think it's great that Superior is moving in that direction, just because it's another opportunity, another tool in the toolbox. I sold some cattle for some first-time customers up in Vega, Eric and Micah Black, and I mean, we just blew the roof off. And you know, being able to have the calves and decide on a Monday or Tuesday to sell them on a Thursday, I mean, you can take advantage of you know, a bump in the market, or just somebody that may not be able to plan as far in advance, or, you know, weather situations. And so it worked well, and we got on really good.
Well, I know we appreciate you being on this morning, Will, and having you as a rep as well as your family being a part of the Superior family. I want to thank you again for being on with me this morning. And when we come back, 2 very special guests. Don't go anywhere.